Hello everyone, welcome to my Aston Villa career. If you've watched my Blackburn Rovers career, you know how this is going to play out. Obviously I asked the people who've watched my Blackburn Rovers career who I should be in the Premiership. I wanted to be a struggling team to fight for survival. A lot of you, well I say a lot of you, a couple of you replied, but I'd already chose to go Aston Villa by the time I got some replies. Mainly because of Rudiger instead, I think. Right, so here we are in the first game of pre-season. We're in, obviously, the pre-season tournaments against Spartak Moscow. I think we've got a good chance of winning this tournament. I think we've got Deportivo in the second game and Lille in the third, I think. But obviously this game's been made a bit easier because we just got the other team down to 10 men. We haven't created too many chances up to now, but we've had the ball quite a lot. Just keep possession. Something will come. We have some good players. Rudy Gestede, obviously, because I'm a Blackburn fan, I know him. And I know that he's good in the air and he'll get us a couple of goals this season. Jordan Ayew is someone I expect to get goals from, but I am looking for another striker. I've targeted Charlie Austin, so I'm hoping he can come in and get the goals for us, but I don't know yet. So obviously up front we've also got Kojak. I don't know much at all about him. And obviously Gabby Abonlahor, who I'm going to tell you a little spoiler, has done quite well in pre-season, and I'm going to put him as my third striker, but that may change depending on signings. But I'm definitely looking for another striker. But as you can see, we've just conceded one, and that game finished 1-1. We played quite well, we got a goal, moved the ball around, but I seem to let them sort of goals in where they quick passes through the middle and they're just wide open in the middle of the box and blast into the top corner. As I said, we're second games against Deportivo and we go 1-0 up after just 5 minutes. Great little pass through the middle, passing it well, and I think that was Ama who scored that goal. Oh no, it wasn't, it was Guyan, who also did brilliant for me during pre-season. I didn't know much about, to be honest, I don't know much about this team. I was pleasantly surprised when I was looking through that to see how many decent centre-backs we've got. Obviously we've got Mika Richards, Jose Okafor, who I was a couple of years ago when he played for the team in Norway, when he played Chelsea. I actually went to sign him for Blackburn Rovers, and I've tried signing him a couple of times, but obviously he's happy at Villa, so I'm happy to have him on my team. And we've got Julian Lescott, Philip Senderos and Kieran Clark, all decent. Most of them are 75 plus defenders. Senderos is 72, I think, but he's still a solid Premiership player, so I'm happy with them. I am actually playing a 3-2-3-1? Is that right? 3-2-3-1? I'm playing 3 at the back anyway, with Lescott, Okafor and Richards. As you can see, we've just gone 2-0 up against Deportivo, and that was Gabby Abonlahor. We've made some brilliant passes through the middle actually, which we've just cut the defence up. That's Veritu, who has been quite brilliant for us so far. So he's going to, as of the start of the season, he's going to be playing behind the strikers or striker. At the moment I'm going with 2 strikers. They're not solid in position yet, but I have started with Ayew and Gusted up front, and there's Veretout again getting his 2nd goal of the game, and he was truly brilliant in this game, helping the strikers and obviously putting 2 goals in himself. Obviously we've got Joe Cole, we've got some experienced midfielders with Joe Cole and Kieran Richardson. Can't see them getting too much time. I'm actually after Zachary Bakiao, who you'll see in a minute, but he's rather expensive obviously. You'll see I'm just about to let Crespo go on loan for a full season, as he's just not going to get any game time with the defenders we've got. Obviously Zachary Bakiao, he's 10 million and Koljak, but they're not going to accept that as he's only just moved there in the summer, so he's going to be my number 1 target in January. As you can see, there's my formation for this is a semi-final of the pre-season tournament. The Lille game didn't record properly, but we did win 1-0. A goal from Gabia Bonlahor. So I think we've done well in pre-season. We've kept the ball quite well. The goals we conceded, I think, have been quite sloppy. We've defended well for the majority of the game, but they've just broke into the box with a couple of passes and just smacked into the top corner. There's something about the keeping that seems a bit odd to me, but obviously there is Gusted. He's going to put the ball in, but it's going to be called offside. That would have possibly taken us through to the final, but unfortunately it didn't. We do go on to lose this game from this header. Maybe I shouldn't have brought the keeper, but I did. That is the deciding goal. We did have a couple of shots afterwards in the dying minutes, this being the best one. It just wasn't enough from Gill. And here you see Kieran Clark pulling up. Luckily he's not injured for any length of time. It was just sort of a pulled muscle or a strain or something, so he went off here for Endopia. Also it was Westwood, Westwood. But he's fine. The other thing is Zogby I might be getting rid of. I have signed Nick Powell from Man United on a year-long loan, where that doesn't make much sense. He is only got 12 months left on his contract, so I'm thinking maybe we can get him for nothing in 12 months. Obviously I've signed Will Hughes, Kyle Walker from Forest, who's going to be a project player, Nick Powell, who's just to see what he's like and maybe sign in the summer. And the big one is Charlie Austin. We signed him for 6 million. So we have some top class strikers this season. You can expect goals. So that's been my Villa career. We have Madden 16 videos coming out where I've got to see doing a career or a franchise with the Denver Broncos. I'm also doing a career mode with Tim Tebow. F1 video. I'm doing a career with Jensen Button. They come out every Tuesday. And there's going to be lots more. Obviously I've got my Rovers career, which is also basically just like this but with Blackburn Rovers. We are going to be having a Game of the Week series where me and Andy face off each week of the Game of the Week in the Premiership and see who the winner is at the end of the season. So yeah, if you've liked this, subscribe. And really love to see your comments. So thanks very much and goodbye.